Hey guys, what's up? Zack here. Thanks for coming back to see me. Today I'm going to do a little promotion video for some people that I've got messages from. I put out on Twitter and Facebook, hey, if anyone wants a shout out in my promotions video, give me your information and I'll shout you out. So I got a few messages back as well as some people that I already had in mind, so I'm going to promote them. First person I have up is Ruthless Rawson. She promoted me in one of her past videos, so I'm repaying the favor. She does makeup tutorials, random craziness, possible dancing involved, and lately she's been going on like a promotional spree, promotions and information. Her last video was all about this week, which is something YouTube is doing. It's a week dedicated entirely to geek culture, appropriately named Geek Week. There's different themed days, and it's really an homage to all things geek. You can find M on Twitter at FangBangerLife, as well as on Instagram at mrawson or scale_zombie, whichever one you prefer. So go check out her videos. Tell her Zack sent you, she'll know who I am, and just enjoy her videos. She's awesome. Next person I want to do a shout out for is Ryan, aka RainShadow71. He is a recently new vlogger, I believe, as am I, so I can sympathize with him for that. He does weekend vlogs, and at the end of every month he does what he calls the Steam Box Challenge, which is taking a game from his Steam library and reviewing it. He has, I think, over 160. Yeah, that sounds right. 160 plus. So he's got a lot to choose from. He's gonna be going at that for quite a while. In his last vlog, we can see Ryan starting off the video complaining about not going to VidCon. I can sympathize with that. And then he continues to tell us his past con experiences, his future con plans, and then some tips and tricks and advice for going to cons. It's really helpful. I found it very helpful since I'm hopefully going to be going to HalCon on November 8th, 9th, or 10th. All three if I'm really lucky. So that's Ryan's channel. He is RainShadow71 on Twitter, also on Instagram. Check out his channel, tell him Zack sent you, and enjoy. Next shout I'm gonna do is for Brian, aka Gerbigly. His channel's all about Let's Plays, off-top grants, science videos, and alcoholism. In his last video, Gerbigly continues through a game called To the Moon, a point-and-click RPG, which is the 5th installment in a series of gameplays he does. To get caught up with his adventures in this game, as well as his other shenanigans, such as Quap, McPixel, and Mega Man, look him up as soon as you can. He is Gerbigly on Facebook, Gerbigly on YouTube, Gerbigly on Twitter. He's Gerbigly everywhere. I will post his name down below in case you spell it wrong, because if I hadn't seen the name, I wouldn't have spelled it correct either. The last personal shout out I'm going to do is to Dizzleboi, a regular guy from Alabama who is inspired by everything around him and a really creative dude. His last video was a premiere episode of a series he's doing called Quest to Become the Ultimate Gamer. In this video, Dizzleboi takes us through a brief history of basketball games, commentating on the evolution of the graphics throughout the years, as well as doing his first challenge. Make sure to subscribe to him to keep up to date on all his quest, as well as follow him on Twitter at Dizzleboi205 and Facebook at j.dub.5891004. Don't worry, it'll be in the description. And the final shout out I'm going to do is for a group called Geek Out Hangout, where actually I got all my promotions. Geek Out Hangout is a regular show that takes place on Saturday night, 11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And it's just a bunch of geeks getting together, talking about stuff, and it's a lot of fun. We normally get some cast members from King of the Nerds, so if you are a fan of that show and you're a fan of the people on it, you will definitely like these hangouts. There are a couple of requirements for the channel. First off, there's a bit of an age thing you gotta handle. You have to be 18 plus to view due to some risque topics and explicit language. It happens, we're adults, yeah. And you have to be 21 plus to join the panel, because there is alcohol consumption and we don't want to get in trouble. In our last video, we were joined by Ivan Van Norman, one of the best guys I've ever had the pleasure of talking to. He gave us the best intro the channel has ever seen. You put him in front of a camera or a mic and it's just gold. A little later on, we were joined by Brandon Moore, so everyone loves Brandon. He's a great guy. Some of the topics discussed were Shark Week, some paranormal investigation tips and tricks, and oddly enough, we had a short discussion about how pizza became such a nerd food, which I thought was cool, because let's face it, for some reason, that's what it's come to. Make sure to subscribe to Geek Out Hangout. We are hoping to get a chat room, which requires 1,000 subscribers. Last time I checked, I believe we were at 100. So we've got a ways to go. So we need all the help we can get. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on Twitter at Geek Out Hangout. Also on Facebook at Geek Out Hangout. Go back, even if you don't partake in the Hangouts, go back to YouTube, watch them, like them, comment on them, just share them around. We really need your help. Last guy I want to do a shout out for, I just thought of him this morning, Mr. Stillwater on Twitter, also Kirby on Facebook. He does game series of videos. All the links and everyone I talked about, everything I promoted will be in the description below. So click on them, watch them, subscribe to them, follow them, like them, just do everything. Just do everything. And then, of course, this wouldn't be a proper video if I didn't give myself a promotion. So, Zack, ZaxK77, I do basically just things I'm geeky about. So I do acting stuff, I do random vlogs, I'm just, my geek speaks, my rants, my monologues, it's all there. Subscribe to me, ZaxK77, on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all across the board. I'll put my Google Plus down there because it's weird. It's like plus.google.com/post/HABBIFF down, up, down, left, right. No, it's not that at all. I wish. So, that's it for me, guys. If you like this video, punch the like button. Subscribe to everyone down below. Check out their videos. Leave comments. Tell them Zack sent you. I'm sure they'll appreciate it. And I will see you when I see you. Keep on keeping on.